Hello, bookleaguers. Welcome to Bookleague Storytime Adventures. I am going to read a great new book. It's called Fifo Saves the Day. It's a Supply Jane adventure. There's 3 books in the series, and I will link to the other books once I finish them. It's written by Meg Preston and illustrated by Annetta Amerstorfer. These are the first children's books that I've read that deal with supply chain logistics and inventory management. And that sounds like a mouthful, but she does it in such a way that is really fun and easy to understand. They're really great, and I know you're going to love them. Let's go. Supply Jane lived in Logisticsville with her dog Fifo. Welcome to Logisticsville, home of authentic dragon eggs. Best dragon egg custard here. Logisticsville was known far and wide for its dragon eggs. Tourists came from all over to eat dragon egg souffle, dragon egg fouillon, dragon egg custard, and dragon egg frittata. Dragon eggs were so popular that Perry Shibble decided to open a store so that tourists could bring authentic Logisticsville dragon eggs home with them. Every morning, Perry received a shipment of fresh eggs directly from a local dragon farm. Business was booming. Dragon eggs flew off the shelves at Perry's store. During tourist season, he sold dragon eggs as fast as he could stock them. At the end of the day, the shelves would be completely empty. But then winter came, and fewer tourists came to Logisticsville. Perry still sold eggs, but not as many. Every night, Perry would restock the shelves with dragon eggs for the next day's tourists, adding more eggs to the front until the shelf was full. One day, Perry was in his store and he heard a large crack coming from the back of the egg shelf, and then another one, and then another one. The dragon eggs at the very back, the ones that had been on the shelf for a long time, had started to hatch. Dragons were everywhere. Perry didn't know what to do. Luckily for Perry, Supply Jane and Fifo happened to be taking their morning walk through town. Fifo's instincts kicked in. He ran to the store and started herding all the baby dragons together. "What happened?" Supply Jane asked Perry. Perry told her that the dragon eggs at the back of his shelf had hatched. "I guess they've been on the shelf too long," Perry said sadly. "Now that it's winter, I sell fewer eggs each day." "You should always rotate your stock. That means putting the freshest dragon eggs at the back of the shelf and moving the previous day's eggs to the front of the shelf," Supply Jane told Perry. "I see. That way, customers will always buy the older eggs first," said Perry. "And I won't ever have dragon eggs on the shelf long enough to hatch." "Right. Remember Fifo. First in, first out. The first dragon eggs you put in need to be the first dragon eggs that customers take out." As Supply Jane and Perry watched, Fifo rounded up the baby dragons. "What are we gonna do with them?" Perry asked. Supply Jane called a friend who had a farm on the outskirts of town where the baby dragons could roam free. As the baby dragons were loaded onto the truck, Perry thanked Supply Jane and Fifo for helping him. "Thanks, Supply Jane," said Perry. "You and Fifo saved the day." "And Fifo will make sure it never happens again," said Supply Jane. The end.